Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be. This is Jim Sports Cards. I'm Jim, so let's talk about sports cards. So, as you can tell by the background, this isn't my usual background. That's because I have recently moved flats. So all of the upcoming videos will be with this background. I might change it, I might change where I'm sat or things like that. But yeah, so new background, same old Jim. And today we have our second SGC submission. You guys loved it so much the first time. We went straight ahead, straight into the second one, and we got the orders flooding in. Again, I think we had just under 100 cards. So we've sent almost 250 cards to SGC in about 4 weeks in total. So I can't wait for you guys to see all your cards and for also just to see what kind of stuff we're sending to SGC. If you're interested in sending over to SGC, make sure you get in contact with us, do your own research online, find out more about them, what they do, and we can't wait to hear from you soon. So enough from me, let's get into the cards. So as you can see from the fat stack next to me, this is all of the cards going to SGC this month. Again, we're only open for 2-3 weeks, so the support for SGC has been unbelievable, and we have some big things in the works, so stay tuned for that, for more SGC content coming soon. So first of all, we have 4 soccer cards from Thomas. Thomas submitted some soccer cards with us. I think maybe there's a theme. You can decide if there's a theme. So first of all, we have one of the most polarizing players in football at the moment, being Mr. Timo Werner. Now, I believe in Timo Werner. Not a lot of other people do. I mean, Chelsea clearly don't after buying Lukaku, but this is his Prize Footballers Topps Finest Champions League, numbered to only 45. Very nice card. And then we have his Chelsea teammate, what was his nickname? Captain America, Christian Pedersich. Oh, I didn't notice that before. The way the light catches the blue on blue. That's a colour match. Obsidian is one of my favourite products, and this is a beauty. Number 9 of 20. Blue on blue. Now we have the recently transferred midfielder, Eduardo Camavinga. The pink Topps Finest Champions League refractor number to 125. Very nice card as well in his rookie Rennes uniform, which will now be known as his rookie Rennes uniform. And lastly but not least, we have Yusufa Moukoko, the Topps Chrome Sapphire. We do have a few of these, I believe, in today's submission, or at least we had some last time. It's a card I feel like I see very often anyway. So thank you very much for those, Tom. And now we have one of the returning OGs who's been submitting with me from the very start in our very first submission. We have Greg. Now, Greg has submitted some very nice, a mixture of cards with us, really. Greg's a big UFC fan, so we have this, I'm going to butcher this, Islam Makhachev. Someone can point me in the right direction. UFC Topps Chrome. We've got the problem. Allen Iverson for the Philadelphia 76ers. I might hate the 76ers, but you can't argue Allen Iverson. We then have Charles de Ketelaere. I believe that looks correct. The Mojo. Look at the Mojo. Oof, my favourite pattern. Panini also do something very similar. It is unbelievable. The Topps Chrome Merlin. Oh, let me hide that card. Number 299. And last but not least, we have the man himself, the Paul Gascoigne Lost Rookie. There's not much really to say about Paul Gascoigne. One of the best English players of our generation. Sadly derailed by off-field issues, but he looks like he's on the mend now. So, always praying for you. Oh, that was a weird thing to say. Next up, we have 2 submissions from Jordan. Jordan has submitted, I assume, Jordan's probably part of the Goalkeepers Union, because we have England's finest, Jordan Pickford. We have the Premier League autograph, and we have the impeccable dual patch, the 99. That patch on the left is sweet, and you can even see that he was wearing the same kit in the patch. Often, companies like Panini and Topps won't make the effort with things like that, but when they do, that is awesome when you see them matching. So thank you very much, Jordan. And now one of the, I'm very going to quickly coin the term SGC GOAT, GOAT C, what, SGC GOAT, being Adam. Adam always comes in with the heat, and probably the only person we get submitting WWE, WWF cards. So now, let me just make sure I've got his here. Don't want to get people's mixed up with others. We actually start off with what I can only assume is his team, with Christian Pulisic, the Champions League on demand to 99. Following the theme, we then have the Prism Christian Pulisic, numbered, let's test my knowledge, Red Mojo Prism. I was going to say 125. I think it's actually 135. What is it? Oh, it is 135. Aren't I good? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful card. Shame he's in a blue kit. Would look better in a red one. Then now we have the WWE. Now this, do I have any idea who Sasha Banks is? No. Do I think she has one of the coolest autographs? Yes. Who else do you see signing cards with a $sign for their name? That, like, she might be the worst wrestler of all time for all I know, but to me, that's a baller move. We've then got Drew McIntyre, the best of British autograph, numbered only to 25. Let's make sure, is the autofocus working? Let's get the autofocus going. Oop, there we go. Number to 25. We then have a very old card. I believe this is from 1987. Is Bret the Hitman Hart, Canada's finest WWF card. Mental, like the rookie card. I assume it's probably the rookie card. I don't actually know. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Mega, mega. Then we have Dwayne himself out of Topps Chrome. Not sure how much the matching vest and trackies look does for him, but I mean, he's got the body to pull anything off, basically. We've got two of those from The Rock. We've then got Alexa Bliss. Cool hair. Not really much else to say. No idea who she is, but cool hair. And then we have, who is that? Rhea Ripley. She looks like someone you wouldn't want to see down in an alley after a night out. Scary. Scary, isn't it? And last but not least, we have The Rock versus Roman Reigns fantasy matches. That's a cool card. The Refractor as well. Those two kind of squaring off against each other. That's a cool card. So thank you very much again, Adam, for those. And now moving on, we have Ali's cards. Now, Ali has sent in some old cards. I'm talking old. I'm talking pre-war. So I believe all of these are pre-1945, I want to assume. So all three are from the Churchman Cigarettes. We have Henry Armstrong. We have Jay Payne. And we have A.E. Stevenson. Do I have their real names written, like their full names written down here? I do not. So I have no idea who these are. I've never heard of them. But any card that's pre-war is unbelievable. So fingers crossed on these for you, Ali. Thank you very much. Next we have one of the loveliest people I've ever met in this hobby. Always plastering me over Facebook to shout me out to people. And finally, it's his turn to come and submit with us. So thank you very much, Josh, for this submission. He is the Soccer Sticker King. If you ever need him, hit him up. I'll put his Instagram here. I think it is Big Man Cards UK, something along those lines. Soccer Stickers, hit him up. Because he has submitted fire from 97-98. We have Thierry Henry in what I believe is the Monaco kit, potentially. We also have Thierry Henry in his France kit. Let's hold these closer to the camera, shall we? Got Thierry Henry in the France kit, as you can see from the back. 98-99 for that one. This one here is also 98-99. We then have Zinedine Zidane, Mr. Headbutt himself, 98-99. The Heung-min Son rookie sticker from Hamburg. I had no idea that Son has been having a playing career in Europe for over 10 years now, which is ridiculous, because when you look at the back of this card for the Tottenham superstar, this sticker is from 2011-2012. I did not realise Son has been playing in Europe for that long. Can't remember when he came over to Tottenham, but he's at least the way he plays, he's still got many years left in him. And then you've got the Egyptian king himself, Mo Salah, in the Champions League sticker for Basel. So thank you very much, Josh, for those. Now, after Josh, we have Sam. Sam has come in with what I can only describe as a multitude of different cards. A multitude, because, quite frankly, there's a little bit of everything in here. I think this is definitely a first for us here at Gym Sports Cards, but we have our first ever cycling card. We have a Eddie Mercic? I'm not sure. Probably butchering that. The Ciclismo 249 from Panini in 1967. A cycling card. So now we can so what can we tick off? We can tick off football, soccer, NFL, basketball, hockey, baseball, wrestling, F1, and now cycling. 8 different sports coming through us. Mental. We then have the Michael Porter Jr. rookie on-card autograph from Contenders Optic. Contenders Optic, whilst being expensive, is one of my favourite products. The thicker stock, the chrome, it is beautiful. And I believe this is numbered. It is indeed to 99. The colour match as well on the jersey. Beautiful card. We then got Ken Griffey Jr. in the X-Fractor, I believe, for top Bowman Chrome for baseball. We've got the DeAndre Ayton and Mamba's Choice Crown Royale. I'm personally not a huge fan of die cuts, but I can definitely see their appeal, especially with Kobe Bryant on a card. From his DeAndre Ayton's rookie year. We've then got the man himself who has just been, I believe, please tell me I'm getting this right, I believe he's just been inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Derek Jeter going into the Hall of Fame. I really hope I am correct on that one. We've then got some more baseball. We have Japan's finest for Otani and Ichiro. I don't know anything about baseball, but someone once put it to me in football terms that, or NFL terms, sorry for calling it football, that Shohei Otani, who is the leading candidate for this year's MVP in baseball, is the equivalent of Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes and playing like Aaron Donald on the defense. If that's true, because I know nothing about baseball, if that is true, unheard of, unthinkable. How could you be that good? We then have Ichiro in the purple refractor playing for Seattle there. We then have another Ichiro, the Topps Heritage in the purple. Very nice card. The Topps Chrome just pops every time. We then have the Albert Pujols. Never heard of him, but sure he's a cracking player. And this guy I have heard of, the NBA Hoops for LeBron James from 2015-16 with the chalk toss. The iconic LeBron James chalk toss. So thank you very much, Sam, for that absolute wild mix. Our first ever cycling card. Do I ever think we'll get another one? Who knows? Now we have one of the F1 GOATs, one of the SGC GOATs, one of the Gym Sports Cards UK GOATs, because William Lawrence is always coming in with fire after fire, and of course it is F1 fire. He has come in with 14 F1 cards again. This man loves his F1. We have the Lewis Hamilton Variation Sapphire, a huge card. A good grade on this is worth thousands. We have the Lewis Hamilton, but that's not enough, obviously, because we've got the Lewis Hamilton Aqua numbered to 99. So numbered to 99 only. Lewis Hamilton, any card Lewis Hamilton is worth a lot. Numbered to 99. Unbelievable. Let's get that shine. The Aqua Sapphire. F1 has blown up recently, I have to tell you. We've then got the Refractor that we've seen a number of times in our videos now. We seem to be getting a lot of these in. Again, with the right grade, worth over £1,000. We've then got his main title challenger for this season. Is it fair? Yes, is Lewis's title to challenge for? Yes, Max is a title challenger, Lewis is a title holder. Max Verstappen in the Portrait Sapphire. Do we want to say jersey match? I guess it is, technically. We've then got the Max Verstappen Variation with the little arm on the helmet. He has got big ears, hasn't he, Max? He's like me, big ears. And then we've got the Max Verstappen Aqua to 99. I have no idea how William does it with all of these Aquas. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to speed up because, look again. We have another Max Verstappen to 99, this time in the Variation. So we've got the Max Base Sapphire, the Max Variation Sapphire, the Max Base Aqua, the Max Variation Aqua. Unfathomable. We then have the Charles Leclerc Sapphire variation. Oh no, not the variation, just the portrait, not the first one Williams sent into us. Now we have the Sapphire variation for Charles Leclerc. Then we have the base for Lando Norris. So now it'll be interesting to see going in, because now prices are all over the place. With George Russell rumoured to be moving to Mercedes soon. It could be announced whenever. It's basically done, but they just haven't said anything yet. We don't know where it's going to go, who's going to move the pieces, but who's going to be the most expensive English driver other than Hamilton going into next season? Is it going to be this man here, Lando Norris, or is it going to be George Russell? Wait until February and I'll tell you. We've then got the Lando Norris variation in Sapphire, and then again the Lando Norris in Aqua. He's just got Aqua and Sapphire of everything, this man does. Unbelievable. And the man of the moment, we have the George Russell Sapphire, who recently has been in a lot of talks about moving to Mercedes. A lot. He's dodging all the questions. No one said anything yet. So we'll see if he actually goes or if he stays at Williams or whatever happens. It's kind of F1's worst kept secret, but for now, nothing official has been announced. And we have him in the Aqua to 99. So William has Aquas of all four of Lando, George, Max and Lewis. Unbelievable F1 cars to submit to us. So thank you very, very much, William. Oof, that almost needed its own video in itself. I'm just gonna give me a minute. Okay, I've calmed down now over those F1 cards. I've gone and looked at my own, made myself sad, had a little cry. We're all good. We'll get back into the rest of the submissions. So now we have back to soccer for Jordan. We have the Xavi Simon Simons for PSG, the blue tops Merlin Chrome, numbered only to 75. I know nothing about this player. So Xavi Simons is the son of former footballer Regilo Simons and was named after Barcelona legend Xavi. But he's got, really, you don't need to know anything, son, if you can see it there. He's got more than 2.5 million Instagram followers. What have I got? 1,300? That's all that matters nowadays, isn't it? We have another submission from Harry. Harry has submitted us with 4, so welcome back, Harry. And we have the Jordan Love autograph, numbered only to 3 from Panini Black. Typically a very hard set to grade because they are all black, so whitening on corners does show up a lot more. But number to 3, always worth grading, especially seeing as this man is the heir to the Aaron Rodgers throne. So thank you very much, Harry. And now we have Michael, a staunch supporter of us since day one, sending in his first SGC submission with us. And again, some of these cards are donkey's years old. Older than anyone I know, apart from maybe my gran. But we have, I need to refer to my sheet here. We have the Ray Wilson from Primrose Confectionery, 1961 here. We have the Fred Fayers from WA and AC Churchman Cigarettes. And we have the W Kitchen playing for Huddersfield from 1909 to 1910. Over 110 years ago. What were you doing 110 years ago? I bet you were sleeping. This man was playing football. Unbelievable to get cards this old and in this good condition, and we can't wait to get this stuff for you. So thank you very much, Michael. Speaking of people that have been with us since day one, Dale is one of those people that has submitted it to us with SGC, PSA, the lot. You name it, Dale has been there, and we thank you for always being there and supporting us. It means a huge amount to me, and it means a huge amount to the health and the success of my business. So thank you very much for always continuing to support. We've got the Genesis Jaron Jackson Jr. Now this might be the best looking possible card, apart from a Nebula, but Nebulas are 1 of 1, so good luck. The best looking card in an SGC slab. The black, the blue swirl, the colour match, because I don't know, the blue swirl and the blue. Oof. The Genesis might be the best looking SGC slab you can get. Then we have the Justin Herbert Bronze Optic. Expecting a big year for him after winning Rookie of the Year. Where's he going to finish in the passing totals? And last but not least, we have arriving now for another Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. Very nice cards going to an SGC slab. Thank you for... almost knocked over my camera there. Thank you very much, Dale. And now we go on to Keen. Keen is submitting some cards also in our PSA video, which, if you're watching this and it's been out a couple of days, go watch the PSA video. If not, Wait 2 days and the PSA video will be out. But we have a number of SGC submissions from Keen. So coming through from Keen, let me just double check I've got those right. Yep. We have the it's different between football and basketball because people in soccer consider the first card or sticker, the first one, the rookie card. If we did that in basketball and NFL, then the hoops would be the first one, which is absurd. But this is the technical, I believe, second official license sticker for Erling Haaland in the RB Leipzig kit in the Champions League sticker set. We then have what is known as his first sticker for Salzburg in the Fußball for the Austrian League. We've then got another set of Churchman Cigarettes cards, which is ridiculous how many vintage we're getting, like I said, for Jesse Owens, the legendary sprinter back in the, I believe he ran in the 30s and 40s. Very, very well-known historical figure, as he should be. We've then got the City starter Phil Foden in the Match Attacks card. And then we have two from the MLS tops. We have Brendan Aronson, the base and the variation. I have never heard of Brendan Aronson, but maybe Keane knows something we don't. Maybe we're all sleeping. Maybe we're playing checkers and Keane's playing chess. We don't know. We'll wait and see. Maybe that'll be a name that's going over Instagram all next year, and we'll all be saying, why didn't we pick any up? Keane told us from the start. So thank you very much for those, Keane. And all not quite second to last, but we have some cards which, I'll be honest, we're looking touch and go as to whether we would actually ever get them. So these cards come from Finley, and these were lost by the Royal Mail. Luckily, found their way to us. So in the next few days, I will also be doing some other informative, that's the word I'm looking for, videos. So this doesn't happen again. But we have the Phil Foden living set from Topps. We then have the man who has played something ridiculous like 72 games in a season, Pedri, playing for Barcelona, playing for Spain at the Euros, and then playing for Spain at the Olympics, and he's only 18. An immense talent, and this Topps now being his first ever card. We've then got the first ever card for Hey Jude Bellingham, who had a blinder playing in the Champions League for Dortmund last season, especially that goal he scored against Man City. Should have had two, really. Then we've got another pink X-Factor for Jude Bellingham from the Champions League set. I love that card. It is so nice. Fits the colour scheme well as well. And then again, we have another Erling Haaland Champions League sticker. So thank you very much for that, Finley. I'm glad we could finally get these cards. Oh. Now, coming down to the business end, we have a submission from a free giveaway given away by Tip Off Cards UK. Go follow him on Instagram, running NFL NBA breaks. He gave a free giveaway for 2,000 followers, and Ben was the lucky recipient. And Ben has submitted this Zion Williamson premium stock laser rookie card. Beautiful card. That laser is gorgeous. So thank you very much for submitting that, Ben. And second to last, but not most important, we have cards from Elliot. Elliot, you guys, if you watch the videos, you know Elliot comes in hot with the heat every single time. A multitude of sports, multitude of cards. So we're just going to get straight into it. We're going out with the best Premier League striker of all time, in my opinion, Mr. Wayne Rooney. People question his, let's just say his abilities as a human, but as a footballer, undeniably my greatest Premier League striker. I saw him score the record 53rd England goal at Wembley against Switzerland. This card is numbered 299, and that purple will just pop in a black SGC slab. We then have some redemption cards from Panini. You get these through Panini points, I believe. The On the Horizon Jason Tatum, the little leprechaun running after him in the back. Again, we then have his Team USA compatriot, didn't play in the Olympics, but we do have the beard, James Harden, back in his Rockets gear. I love this card. The Rockets, the moon, the artwork, very similar to Downtown. But these On the Horizon cards look unbelievable. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a long video. I'm starting to lose it already. And we have the greatest running back in the NFL, Dalvin Cook. This card is a card that I really wanted to pick up myself. Beautiful Viking boat and sea in the background. Numbered 10 of 10 in the gold. Whew. Unbelievable. We've then got some David Beckham action from Subutio back in 1996, I believe. We've then got a Man United legend in Bobby Charlton, one of the survivors from the fatal Munich air crash, and went on to be Man United's leading appearance holder until Ryan Giggs took him over in 2008, I believe. Should know that, I'm a Man U fan. We've then got a very rare sticker for Diego Maradona. So this sticker, what's interesting here, is there's no back at all. So I had to do a lot of digging, and this sticker is a top sticker from 1989. So very, very rare indeed. Not greatly centered at all, but otherwise in very good condition. So fingers crossed for that one, Elliot. We've then got a Pele card. But where is this Pele card from? I need to find out. It is from Primrose Confectionery labelled Football Funnies. Interesting cards. And now we have the infamous Mark Jackson card. If you don't know about this card, the two people you see on the left there are the Mendes brothers, who, long story short, murdered their parents, took the inheritance, bought courtside seats with it. So really, no one buys this card for Mark Jackson. They buy it for the Mendes brothers in the background. Moving swiftly on, we have the GOAT Tom Brady in the orange laser. I believe this was one of his first cards in Bucks uniform. And then we have the Tom Brady Obsidian at number 250. Again, Obsidian is always going to be one of my favourite products, and this just looks gorgeous. What is it, number 2? It is number 250. Let's just show the fans that it is number 250. Then we have a Jarrett Culver on the horizon. Recently got a move to the Memphis Grizzlies. Hopefully he can reignite his career, because the Timberwolves actually traded up for him. So let's hope he's not a complete bust. And to round it off, we have some James Wisemans. The red wave and the red. The number 2 pick. Hopefully you can come good this season. And thank you very much for that, Elliot. And now, last but not least, we've got the most important of them all. We've got my personal submissions. First up, we have the orange cracked ice Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I got Arsenal in a break over at UK Box Breaks. And really, I wanted the Martinelli. Because Martinelli, he's one of those players that could be really, really good. And he's never had a card until now. So with how nice Topps Merlin Chrome is, I thought I'd pick it up. I didn't get the Martinelli I wanted, but I did get an Aubameyang number 250. So I will send that off, and I think that will look amazing in a slab. We've then got Mick Schumacher, son of former 7-time F1 world champion Michael Schumacher, driving for Haas this season. So hopefully he'll get him. I say hopefully. He needs to learn and get experience. He's not there yet, but hopefully he'll be one of the drivers of the future. We've then got the track tags for Max Verstappen. Beautiful refractor. A lot of people like these track tags. I'm not the biggest fan, so that's why I'm grading them to think, will they look better in an SGC slab? I think they will, the black and white contrast, but we'll see. Now these cards I'm very excited to submit, because these will look amazing in SGC slabs. We have the Jaron and the Zion Williamson Luminance. These cards aren't particularly expensive cards, but these in SGC slabs, I love Luminance. It is such a nice product. That dunk over Kevin Love, it's really sad, because if you know the story, he misses the dunk. If that went in, that would be one of the dunks of the decade, century, because he is almost going full Michael Jordan with the leg spread there. And then we have Zion Williamson as well. So that is everything. That is all of the cards we are submitting to SGC this time around. And just as a little reminder for you, here is the whopper of the pile that we're sending off. So thank you to everyone that submitted with us. We hope to see you submit with us again soon. And there we have it. Those are all of the cards that we are sending to SGC this month. Some absolute monsters. Some of the vintage cards that we get that are almost 100 years old. I think these ones, the oldest one was like 1930. So that makes it like 90 years old. It's unbelievable. Vintage soccer is getting much more popular with SGC. And as always, we had the behemoths that are Adam with the wrestling, William with the F1, and then Elliot with a mix of everything. These three come in with tons and tons of fire. And then, as everyone else has, we've got so many cards in this submission. Personally, I really like the guy at the end who had the Aubameyang and the Zion and the Jar. I think those are really nice cards, but I might just be being biased. But anyway, thank you very much to everyone who submitted. Make sure you keep an eye out for the return video that's coming hopefully next week or the week after from our first submission. And then for this one as well, coming in roughly 4 to 6 weeks. So, without further ado, this has been Jim Sports Cards, and I've been Jim. Cheers!